Welcome to Uping Stock Trend Prediction channel. So in this video, I talk about the prediction and analysis of Tesla stock price fluctuation and the target weekly high and weekly low prediction. So this is the Tesla weekly chart. This is the Tesla daily chart. So if this is a weekly chart, that means each vertical line is the weekly fluctuation price, and these trend lines are the predicted target high or target low for different level. So if this is a daily chart, that means each vertical line is the daily, so it's 1 day's fluctuation, and the different trend lines are generated based on the prediction model. That means for the target high and the target low for the next day. And if you check the video 106 uploaded to YouTube around November 5th, so that's basically the prediction for this week, for the past week. So today is November 12th. So during the past week, that's basically happened after the video 106. So in video 106, I predicted the weekly fluctuation range is between these two trend lines, this yellow trend line and this green trend line is between these two trend lines. So the actual fluctuation is almost between these two trend lines, is slightly drifted down a little bit. So around this price range is about $4 different from what I predicted. I predicted in the last video, in video 106, I predicted the weekly low is about $182. That's the intersection between this week and this trend line. That's about $182. And the actual low price is the $178, so it's about just $4 lower than what I predicted. So $4 of difference is still relatively small compared with about $180 of price. So even though you purchase it at this $182 as what I predicted, so it's still very close to this minimum price or weekly low of $178. So it's not a big difference, or not a big deal for this kind of a difference. And the weekly high is also around this yellow trend line. And in video 106, I also predicted in early week, that's about Monday. So in early week, is the price fluctuation range is about $199.6 and $211. That's what was predicted in video 106. So the actual fluctuation for the Monday is $196 and $209. So that's just about $2 or $3 different from what I predicted in video 106. So that's still a relatively small uncertainty. So on Wednesday, it has a very big drop. So, but then when it decreased from this high, the maximum price on that day, on Wednesday, it dropped to this daily low. It's almost around this fluctuation range between these two trend lines. So that's the prediction for the last week. That's basically also the prediction in video 106. So many people will be interested in what will happen next week. So after November 12th, today is November 12th, so for the next week, the fluctuation range for the next week is about this range, at least cover this range between $182 and $202.5. So at least cover this range. So if this trend line, if this price $182.9, if it doesn't hold, it doesn't support that fluctuation of the range, it may drop down below this point below this price, and then it may fluctuate around this range. But the next week, since the early last Friday, it was closed here around these two trend lines, so it still has a strong increasing momentum early next week. So in early next week, it is expected to may have open high, and then but when it opened may around here, around 195 on $196 may increase to this $204, but around this $202.5 it will be still a battle around this price range. And the next week, the weekly high is probably will be stopped around this price range. So around this $205 or $204. Then early week, the daily low is likely to between this range. So it may stop or maybe supported around $192. So if this price doesn't support the actual fluctuation, it may drop down to this $186. So this is a kind of fluctuation range about $186 and $202. That's about the early next week, and the next week is about this range. So last time I also showed the monthly chart. So this is a monthly chart. I showed that monthly chart. It looks like this. So for the last week, when it dropped down a little bit below this weekly chart, so actually it's exactly touched this monthly chart, the bottom trend line touches this one, and right now it has have a temporary rebound and tries to reach to this point about $211. So when it started to increase to this price, basically maybe like in the next week or the week after next week, so it's around this one, it will be a kind of a struggle around this price range, and it may start to still have a temporary drop below this point, below this price. Otherwise, if it have a very strong increasing momentum, it may start to increase and above this blue trend lines and try to touch this yellow trend line for the rest of this month. But it's still fluctuating in this range right now. So if you are interested in this kind of analysis and prediction, you are welcome to subscribe Uping Stock Trend Prediction channel or watch more video in YouTube.